Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? I hope so. What? Get lost, go back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die. Jesus! I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Oh, dude, we got 3 Cyclocks, 2 from the same person. As I suspected, a psycho lock. I like being Edgeworth, like, way more. It's fun. If only Pearl was here. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Well then... Can I go into the place? I'm just not even gonna try to break his thing yet. I'll try him later. And when are we gonna be able to do... Is Iris's Cyclock gonna extend, like, for a long time? Because if Edgeworth's gonna do an investigation and a trial, that's crazy. If we don't get control of Phoenix till, like, the next investigation, maybe? Is that Cyclock gonna be till then? Holy shit. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with all this. It's crazy. Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling? Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. Haha, you ask nicely. I might give you a peek, big boy, of my luscious baps. Wow! Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Damn. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. I was expecting boobies, and I got nothing. My stomach is already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. Her voice changes every time I do it. I don't know what to do with her. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the 2 of us went to the training hall in the Inner Temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 o'clock when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the Inner Temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. Ha 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 ho. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. Oh, you get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Sure. Alright then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11. Ah, no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. Oh, shit. I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back. With a sword. It's a she. Did you see the criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. But it was Iris. Or it was Dahlia. What if she's here, too? I don't know. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom. And I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked, too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed. And then, I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift the bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad backs felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone? Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the Inner Temple after she had not rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the Inner Temple, did she? Did this head nun even see Iris? I think I'd better try to get some more details. Huh. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the Inner Temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course... Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me that she's still doing that over at the Inner Temple, do you? No, no, no. Of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear, dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister. Oh my god, cousin, but yes. Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl? Yeah, Edgeworth, does he even... He was gone almost the entirety of the last game. Did he ever really meet her? I don't know. I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after cleaning up dinner, but I haven't seen her at all since late last night, and I'm so worried. That's me talking, specifically. I am very worried. She's definitely... Is she with Maya? Well, at least they can keep each other safe. That'll be okay. But man, so happy to have her back after being gone for several cases. The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone? As they say, the plot thickens. Well, shit. Do I have anything that I would want to present to this woman? I can check. I have Iris's hood. That, you know, that's... He wouldn't even know why... Thinking about the court record as a literal thing, it's weird that he has the stuff that Phoenix had, you know? It's like Phoenix gave him all this. But yeah, he wouldn't know what this is all about. So... the weather and the photo... I don't think any of that's gonna matter. I could ask about the victim and the accused, so I think I'll do that. Oh. How could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault! Well, come on, lady, I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself. Whoa. What do you know, anyway? Ouch, you're scary. With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours. I cannot keep a solid voice for her. It's too bad that they weren't the one that disappeared. Jesus, oh, you guys keep saying that you wish other people were dying and shit. Larry wants Edgeworth to die, and you want him to die, and... Enough. Why does she have to take it all out on me? Her anger does seem a little manufactured. Okay. Maybe she's not sad that she died. Maybe she didn't like her. You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the Inner Temple last night? Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out. So you're saying Iris came to the Inner Temple then? Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Maya begin her training ceremony. But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the Inner Temple. As they say, the plot thickens. Okay, you know, good old Pearl. Currently missing. It's very sad. Is there anybody else out here? Oh, there's the courtyard where it actually happened, yeah. The blood. Whoa, the Shishichito looking all green like that. Got a little wagon sleigh thing over there. This is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask, just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave him my word, and now I must follow through with my commitments. Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. Roger, sir. I know exactly what you're saying. Very well, Detective. Thankfully, his diarrhea of the mouth is permanent. Nice. Anyway, let's start with this. There's a ladder, as always. Always ladders. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon. It's not a sword, it's a shichichachito! There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood? No. Yeah, it's all over the blade, and speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the shichichito. Shichichito. Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense lawyer? Yeah, I figured it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Yep. What's up with this guy? Ah, I just love skiing. Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know. Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? Okay, what is this little... Is that just like a... Is that nothing at all? Let's see if I can center it. What's this? Oh, it is something. Oh, it's her staff. Looks like a wizard's staff. It's not something I would expect Edgeworth to say. That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Donham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah? Listen, this is just between us. Oh, the fuck, it's still him. Yes. What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright. The truth is, when I was a kid, I knew that those were the exact words that he was gonna say. I was gonna say it. I knew that's what he was gonna say. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it? This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victim's. Nice. I do want to inspect the ladder, just because. If we get the same old normal ladder thing. Or if it's something different. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of what? This game teaches me new words all the time. So yeah, the ladder gave me nothing. What the fuck is paucity? Back to the main hall. Paucity. Do I want to present to her any of this? I mean, I don't know. Here. Paucity. The presence of something only in small or insufficient quantities or amounts. Scarcity. Why didn't you just say scarcity? Jesus. Anyway. About this here. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl. Okay. I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Why did you do it? Oh, what is that? Oh, examine. I don't know if this was here at any other time. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's with that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? My lackey, go get it for me. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like an old manila envelope. He's like my Maya, and he's doing my work. It's great. What? What is it, Detective? This could be it. An ultra-important clue, a super special clue. I suppose I should read it myself, then. Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. The fact that she's a nun, Sister Iris, that just really makes it more suspicious. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter. Another one. Jesus. How many we got now? Talking about exposing secrets. That's at least 3 in this game. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor. That time I almost said prospector. I keep flubbing the word prosecutor. A super-duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. Okay. Anyway. Should I present it to her? Do you know anything about this old crumpled-up letter? Is that addressed to Iris? Yup, clearly says to Iris on it. I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me. Ah, so Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. Okay. Back to the main gate, I guess. Don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. That was him. Fuck! His heart was shut tight with a psycho lock. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Well? Is he at the bridge? No? Okay. Let's go back to the detention center and talk to Iris about the note. Yeah, he has a psycho lock, so does she, and so does she twice. Looks like Iris is being interrogated right now. This place certainly brings back memories. Oh yeah, come to think of it, you got thrown in here once too, didn't you, sir? But you know what? I've never been in jail a single time. I should think it's hard to land in jail when you're so harmless. Yes, well, if you're in jail, you don't have to pay for your own meals, you know. I'm gonna go kill someone. Don't get any funny ideas, detective. Too late, I already did. He's genuinely thinking of getting thrown in jail so he can eat. I feel so bad for Gumshoe. In any case, I guess I'll have to come back here later. Well, shit, okay. Back to the place! I mean, are there new talking points with Gumshoe? No, okay. The only other person here is her. I just talked to her. I mean, maybe there's other things I can do. Go back out to the courtyard again. I don't see why anything would be different there. Do you have different talking points here than you did there? Oh, you do. Shit. Well, that's weird. The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Donham. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery. Really? It's hard to believe in this. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. The cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. Shichishito. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. Whoa. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a two-story building. Two-story building. What if she died and then her body was possessed and then died again? I don't know. That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Donham was staying in. So nobody knows anything about her. I'm pretty sure she's not Morgan Fay. Because I'm pretty sure she's going to come back, like, legitimately. But the other thing that I said, is she Morgan Fay? And then I said, is she Misty Fay? She could be. I always thought we'd meet her. I didn't think she'd just die, but I mean, we could talk to her still. Spirit medium shit and whatnot. Now then, detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple right after dinner was finished. Okay. When I first saw this map, I don't know why I thought it was a different place. Just because the bridge was fixed, I think. Because they didn't fix it for 5 years. I'm like, well, they never will. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. But then I realized that I was dumb. So, that solved all the problems. But she says she did not. When she got there, Bikini had to take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her... Oh my god, I can't say soothe her back. Fuck. Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The Inner Temple, huh? I'd like to some more information about that place. Let's do it. Inner Temple. What is this Inner Temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of the Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing? The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kinda like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. He's worried. How sweet.